Welcome to Soule Park in Ojai, California. Here we're looking at a new planting of climate change adapted trees for California. Here we're standing near the entrance to Soule Park. Over here on the left, you see a California sycamore, but the specific cultivar is Roberts. And it is a very mildew-resistant, fast-growing type, planted from a 24-inch box. They're a little bit gawky when they're young, very large leaves. The leaves seem to have a little bit of a waxy cuticle, which gives this cultivar an advantage. So we're excited to see how they do here. They should do very well. Here we have another California native. Closest trees are in Pasadena, California. This is Engelmann oak, Quercus engelmannii. Grows from Pasadena and Arcadia south to northern Baja. Here you see the tree was transplanted nearly a month ago, but here you can see that it's still in good new growth. There was no transplant shock. We use a proper flood irrigation system. We have excellent soil drainage. This is some of the best oak soil that you're going to find here in Ojai. This is a beautiful specimen, one of the first that I know of in Ojai, and we have more in the plantings with more to come. So here we have the Chisos red oak, Quercus gravesii. It grows around the Chisos Mountains in Texas, a bit north, some say into New Mexico, and well down into northwestern Mexico. It's a very close relative of the California native oaks, most closely related probably to black oak, Quercus cologii. But you can see it blends right in with California native oaks, and it looks a lot like the hybrid that's known as the Oracle oak. So this was just transplanted. We still need to stake it. You see we're here kind of in process still. But these are exciting monsoonal adapted species. They're perfect. Here in Ojai today, it's 92 degrees, a little afternoon. And yesterday it was over 100. And I don't love planting trees in these temperatures in this time of year, but if you do it, you just got to use some water. Over here, we have a very unusual tree. This is Quercus mexicana, the Mexican live oak. They grow more or less in central Mexico. These are some of the first to be planted. They're here in a lawn location, so we're using the monsoonal adapted trees, oaks from the southwestern United States and northwestern Mexico. This one still needs to be staked up, so forgive us for being mid-process. But the tree is looking good, very unusual leaves. But this is among the closest relatives of the California native oaks outside California. Here you can see the leaves looking great. And we've done a good job transplanting because we have kept the new growth alive during the transplant process, which is about as good as you can do. So you see we're in mid-process. The tractor's there. Here near the tractor, let's come around, give you a tractorless view. So this is the very special Mexican blue oak, Quercus oblongifolia. Here again you see the distinct blue color of the foliage. Blue is a drought adaptation, of course, and very, very adapted to heat. You find these trees at the base of the mountains in the southwestern United States and northwestern Mexico. They're really liking it here in Ojai. If you keep them wet and it gets up to 100, all they do is grow. So it's a real beauty. We're real excited to see it here. We have another graves oak, Chisos red oak here. And we have a new tree. We'll just note it quickly and move on to another area. But this is the silverleaf oak, Quercus hypoleucoides. Again, it's native over a big area from the mountains of the southwestern United States all the way down nearly to Mexico City. It looks a lot like an olive tree. These are proving very popular in the California nursery industry. Here you see again, we have maintained the new growth even during the transplant process, which is about as good as you can do. Thanks, and we'll be back with more soon.